My name is MILIK GANTZ. I go to Bishop McDevitt, point guard, be a senior next season, and I'm off the court with Big Star Raw Sports.
Mama said reach for God, guarantee gon' land in the stars. Now become one, don't forget where you come from, and that's Mars. I was different as a child, I didn't hang out with the crowd, didn't talk to people, but you can find me speaking to myself out loud. I would draw pictures depicting species from other places. School told mama I was crazy, mama told me that the school was racist. I love noise, so I bang on my desk, sometimes bang on my chest, try and make beats like this. Tried to alienate me, they couldn't medicate me, cause I refused to use the tools they use to control the mind. So many melodies running through my head, couldn't stand, I would dance a lot. All little kids, they was fans of mine. Recess time, I was chilling in the corner by myself and kick a little random rhyme. And everybody's like, clap, clap, and make some noise. Said I was a troublemaker, I was hidden behind bars. Nah, I'm a party starter, I made it for the stars. So everybody reach your hands up to the stars. Follow me. Reach your hands to the stars. Reach your hands to the stars. Reach your hands to the stars. Reach your hands to the stars up above. Reach your hands to the stars. 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 Left to come and take me away. I go back to the place I was created. You can't tear me down with your words because I made it. And my mind has gone to places that make you give it back because it knows you away.
Hey, what up? It's your boy Big Star, man, Raw Sports, man, here with the Prince of PA, MILIK GANTZ. What's the deal, champion?
Chilling, man.
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a long year. It's been a very exciting year, man.
Yeah.
Big Star Raw Sports was here from the very beginning of the season, you know, to the very last game against Allentown Central Catholic, man. But finally, that's you know, we'll get into all that, you know what I'm saying. But this is off the court, so I want to, you know, find out a little bit more about you, you know, out off the court, like who MILIK GANTZ is, where you from, you know, all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying. So if you can, man, you know, just take me from the beginning, man. Where you from? You know, tell me where you from.
Originally grew up in Uptown neighborhood, 4th and Dauphin, with my mom, single mother. She raised me all my life. Went to elementary school here at Hamilton, as you can see.
Old stomping grounds.
As you can see in the background. Currently it's shut down, but I started playing basketball like the age of 3. Mom gave me a basketball hoop, gave me a basketball, and then ever since then I just fell in love with the game.
Yeah.
And now I'm just trying to work hard, so I can get out of Harrisburg and so I can take my family out the road.
Yeah. So what were some of your earliest memories as it relates to basketball? You know, you said your mom, you know, got you that hoop when you was a young boy, you know, at 3 years old. What were some of your earlier memories of just, you know, just with the ball in your hand?
Earlier memories, probably the YMCA, Coach Cam, rest in peace to him. He coached me a lot throughout the years since I was about like 4 or 5. So about 5 to 12, he was coaching me, taking me down Allentown, Summer League down Stilton and all that. He really taught me the game of basketball, just the basics, swing throughs, catching the rebound, hop step, all that. He really taught me basketball growing up in the years. But other than that, just coming here, playing basketball, 4th and Dolphin at the YMCA.
Yeah. And it's funny you mentioned the Y League, you know, with Coach Cam, because I actually remember you from there. I remember you seeing, I remember, you know, I first met you when you were in kindergarten in Miss Crick's class.
Yeah, Miss Crick,
I just remember Miss Crick saying, Malik, you know, Malik. That's when I first met you. So when I saw you, I think that was probably, then I hadn't seen you for a while, then I saw you at the Y playing with Coach Cam, and I had recognized you from earlier, and I was in my mind like, wow, I had to go to young boy Malik. So I saw you there, and actually I think you were playing there. I think Gabe was playing there. I remember Gabe because he had the braids. Gabe was playing there. The Mac brothers, they were playing there in that league as well. And then when you were a little older, maybe in middle school, maybe possibly making the transition in 9th grade, I started to see you out at the league. Brightville?
Yeah, Brightville.
Out at the Brightville League. And that's when I saw you out there, you know, kind of as you were getting it together. And I saw you out there, and I was like, yo, that's Malik. And I was like, ew, he's nice right now. That's what's up, man. So tell me about those days like at the Y and stuff like that. You know, just
the day at the Y was fun. Come home, like after school, come home for a little bit, do my homework, and then go up to the Y by like 4:30, and then I get shoot around a little bit. Then that's when Coach Cam brings us in the circle, talk to us, and then we get the drill, do the drill till about like 6:30, maybe 7. Then after 7, I just play by like 2-on-2 with like Bud and G or some of like Jamal Carter and Steven Stoney. They all be there playing 2-on-2. The Y days were real fun. I wish I could go back to those type of days. It was real fun back then.
Yeah. From what you remember, you know, tell the viewers just about the city of Harrisburg in general. Like besides basketball, I know this is, you know, just tell people about the city that you grew up in, that you're able to now, as you're kind of making your way through, you know, going into your senior year, like, you know, the city, the tough little city that you're, you know, kind of defying the odds and making it out of.
Well, right now, Harrisburg is tough right now because, like, we got a lot of homicides the past couple of years, a lot of killings and shootings, drugs, pretty much. It's real bad here. I mean, for real, I'm trying to take my family out because I don't want to see my family here anymore. There's too many shootings, too many cops around. It's a bad city, but I mean, other than that, Harrisburg, it's like a lot of people. It's like a small city. Everybody know each other. Everybody know each other's gossip and all that. But Harrisburg is rough out here. But I mean, I'm glad to say this is my city where I come from.
Yeah, of course. That's cool. So when did you? This is a question that I'm always curious. I love asking. So when did you know that you were nice with the ball? You know what I'm saying? Like, when did you, I'm sure people have been saying whatever, whether you heard them saying it or not, but when did you know, like, look yourself in the mirror and say, yo, I'm nice?
I think, like, my first starting thing I was nice in ball was, like, probably 8th grade. More like 8th grade, 6th grade year, because down the summer leagues down Stilton, I was to kill everybody, just have attack mode. And everybody used to be like, who was that? What's his name? So I think from Stilton League and then 8th grade year, I remember playing freshman for the Harrisburg Cougars, and then I played with like James Ezell and Daquan Ware, and from there I was attacking there, and everybody asked what's my name, like what school did I go to, and back then I went to Nativity, which is an all boys school. So
was that still on top of the Y?
Yeah, it's still on top of the
gotcha.
Y. So that's where I got my recognition from there. At the 9th grade season, I played varsity, Bishop McDevitt. I played a lot, but I didn't play too well. I was kind of scared because it was my first year ever playing varsity. I thought I was going to play JV.
Yeah.
So I was pretty scared.
In 9th grade, You played varsity.
Yeah, I just played straight varsity. I thought I was gonna play JV, but coach said I'm too
Thought
good.
you'd be able to get your feet wet on JV, do your thing, house them a little bit. Yeah.
Coach said I'm just too good to be playing JV. I need to be up another level, so I just played varsity my whole freshman year.
Yeah.
After sophomore year, I had a great year. That's when you were recording the games, and
I got involved the next year. Yeah, sophomore year.
So I think sophomore year, then that's when I just started killing and having the name for myself.
Sophomore year, that's when the MILIK GANTZ going wild.
Yeah, that's when the MILIK GANTZ video came, MILIK GANTZ going wild, and that's when everybody was just like, who was that?
Oh, even before that, the got
between the legs.
Between the leg joint,
yeah.
Got skills joint, yeah, that was crazy. But I think the MILIK GANTZ going wild is really the one that kind of made people believers. Like, yo, this dude is a beast. Like your stats was, I remember your stats was insane that game. You was dunking on them.
Quadruple double that game.
You left the game and like everybody was like patting you on the back. Like you was like,
it was a crazy game. Season, we had a great season. I mean, we had a couple transfers. Well, we had one transfer, Justin. And we had a good season. We didn't really know how to play with each other. So like we kind of lost games that we shouldn't have lost. But other than that, we had a great season. We made playoffs. We fell short to Burst Catholic and Giant Center in overtime. It was still a good game. I like playing against them. And then after that, we just worked hard. Summer league, like non-stop in the gym. We was in the gym with each other, working with each other, just trying to get a good chemistry with each other. Then when junior season hit, my junior season,
this past season,
this past season that just passed, it just was a click. Like everything was on the move. Like, we all passed the ball well with each other. We all got points. We played defense well. We just ran up and down the court pretty much. We was just like a fast break team. So like I think just during the season that just passed, it was a great season with those guys. I missed them a lot. Wish I could play with more again another year, but
y'all had a lot of fun. That was one of the most possibly one of the most memorable seasons that I had ever been a part of. But that was a special season.
Yeah, it was a real special season. Coming with 27-3, just 3 losses is real good. Just some good teams.
And even before y'all first loss, I think y'all were what, 17-0.
Yeah, 17.
And then the first loss was to Susquehanna Township at home. But y'all was like just rolling strong, 17-0.
And I think that loss when we took to Hannah just made us even more hungry, just not even be close to any other team, just blow them out at the gym, don't like just be up with us. So that Hannah game just gave us, it just gave us motivation.
Hey, if you can, like, I'm sitting here thinking about like your demeanor. Describe for the people, because some people they would ask me like, yo, like do MILIK ever smile? Do he ever get mad? Like when you out there on the court, dog, it just seems like you in game mode. You don't show no emotion. You just go in and just let the game speak for itself. Like what's going through your mind when you're out there on the court?
When I'm on the court, I'm just trying to get my team the W as much as I can. Pass the ball well, rebound well for my team, play defense. I really don't smile too much in the game, or I just don't show no emotion for real, as everybody says. I'm more like I would refer myself to like as Bernard King, because like when he gets in the game, he just shows no emotion. He's just a straight attack. He's a killer when he's on the court. And he just scores nonstop. And I think like when I'm on the court, I just have no emotion. I just keep playing. Just don't show no emotion. That's how the opponent figure you out. So
yeah, have him kind of like off balance. Like I don't know if I'm in his head or not. Because I don't know. Yeah,
so I just show no emotion.
Have you always been that type of player who just didn't really show much emotion, didn't really get angry, just let your game speak for itself?
Yeah, I just let my game speak for itself. I mean, sometimes like a couple games I got angry, but not really me. I just don't talk. I just show no emotion on the court. Have the opponent figure me out what type of player I am, but really can't because I just don't say anything or I retaliate back that much. I just keep playing my game and just let it speak for itself.
Speaking of your game, if you could try to describe your game to me. Like try to describe your game for the people. If it's someone watching this film that's never seen you play, which I'm sure it's going to be a lot of people just logging on, checking out the MILIK GANTZ, off the court, top 20 plays. Describe your game if you could. If you want to compare it to someone, or just describe your strengths, or just describe how you play.
My game, I would compare myself to Rajon Rondo, who played for the Celtics, because he's a great facilitator. He doesn't have to score that much. He rebounds the ball well for a guard his size, with like 6'1". He rebounds the ball very well. And I think I compare myself to him because I like to get my teammates the ball first instead of scoring. Because seeing them score is much more important than me scoring. And rebounding is a very important aspect of my game because I like just snagging rebounds from like big people. Like,
you're a good rebounder
from like big men. So like, I think I would compare myself to Rajon Rondo because he does the same. Great facilitator. He has incredible moves. Like the pump fake he does is incredible. I can compare myself to him. So I think I compare myself to Rajon Rondo. He's just incredible point guard, and I would just compare myself to him. We both can't shoot. I know we're both in the gym working on it.
Working on the jump shot.
So we could try to become a better shooter than those other players.
If prior to Rondo becoming someone that you would want to emulate or pattern your game after, were there any players coming up when you were a kid? You're like, yo, I want to be like him. I want to be like him.
Yeah, well, I know everybody wanted to be a Michael Jordan fan. So I'll compare myself. Well, I would say Jordan would be, because like my mom bought me a pair of Jordans. I would just write my name on it. Like, I would put 23 all over it. She'll get mad. But I just
writing on them, $200 pair of sneakers.
$200 pair of shoes.
You writing on them?
Yeah, I just put like 23 on there, my initials. So I really say Michael Jordan really came. And then after that, LeBron amazed me. And one player that really amazed me was Tracy McGrady. I really liked him a lot when he played with the Magic. And
that's dope, because cats be, not that they sleep, but people forget about or don't mention McGrady, because how his kind of career kind of ended and just tipped out of the limelight. But Tracy McGrady was awesome.
Yeah, he was.
He was
when
amazing.
I saw him play like All-Star games, thought out the backboard to himself. That just amazed me, and I would kind of want to be like him sometimes. Like the scoring wise, he had like 30 a game. He averaged the leading for scoring. It was amazing. So I would say Tracy McGrady, Michael Jordan, and LeBron. And for point guards, I would probably say Magic Johnson. His passes were dope. He was like 6'9". He could play any position. So I would say Magic Johnson also. Even though I never saw him play, but just watching him highlights, he was just amazing. Him and Pistol Pete Maverick, they all had great passes.
You bringing the names out.
Yeah,
you're too young for that, man. You know about that.
But just the highlights.
Talking about Pistol Pete, Magic Johnson.
Just watching the highlights of them two is just amazed me because they can both pass the ball very well. Had a big size. Pistol Pete was like 6'6", and Magic being 6'9", he could really pass the ball.
Hey, speaking of passes, I think one of the plays that, I'm not sure if you remember it, but one of the plays that made your top 20 was a joint. You was coming down on a fast break and you did a classic Pistol Pete where you. And then passed the ball, and you came down and put and then threw the ball to the right. I said, oh, that was insane. That was classic Pistol Pete right there.
Watching Pistol Pete, his moves were crazy. And he was a natural score ball, so he could pass the ball very well. So I really liked his game a lot.
Yeah. The formula. Sound victorious right here. Yeah. Every great MC deserve his theme music. Be bringing heat, so it's only right that I speak to it. I was meant to prevail, got to me here to give hell. They say my wordplay is amazing, plus I deliver with well. Skinny got 23, plus they gave Raymond 50 your L. So I gotta do is stop my movement, you're kidding yourself. Better off playing in traffic, never been labeled an average. One of the city's hottest, you doubt it, get made an example. I go ape on them samples, me play them plates on my mantle. Hip hop losing this fire, got niggas changing the channel. But that soon to be over, Peasy improving the culture. Cool as Minnesota, screw you, just give me my Yola. Miss me with conversation, chicken's an obligation. So now it's getting older, we got no time for playing. Ain't hard to tell I'm a problem, who roll is dead. Bunch enough is lacking substance, don't know how these artists sell, oh well. Every great MC deserve his theme music. Door closing, I'ma find my way to squeeze through it. Knock it off of the hinges, sounding off for contenders. If you tell me you'll get 50 like Zach Randolph in Memphis. 7 days a week, I'm from the heart with it. Boy, you freestyle Friday 106 and park with it. Not on my level, yeah, you small, I do a heavy set. You won't survive, you better step this flow of mine, you'll never check. Reggie Miller versus the Knicks, 13 seconds left. Winning shot at the buzzer, nigga, nothing but net. Quick breather back to catch and wreck. You know I'm true to this, been doing this since days of Etch-a-Sketch. It's shit from the rip, they ain't got a chance to second guess. Take a break, then get right back like I never left. This is God-given, this wasn't overnight. Way iller than them niggas that they overpipe. And I gotta stand behind it cause I know I'm right. Time to clear the lane, I'm in suspect they the corona type. Since the Tyler ran that drama, had the coldest nights. Myself real, but yet and still I kept my focus right. Every great MC deserve his theme music. Microphone fiend, this dream is deep rooted. Look to the sky to thank God for blessing me to say what's on my mind. That's it that I put my name on the line. Born winner, put the blame on my mom. Seen her constantly fighting, remaining calm. Why wouldn't I know a woman's worth? See the sweetest thing that I ever known get put under dirt. Trust me, y'all, it's nothing worse. Before I quit, think of my little sister brothers first. Get us where we supposed to get, I hope this hunger work. So I refuse to stop, my time is now, I'm through the pot. Friend or foe, state your biz, homie, you crew or not. No time for counterfeit, I'm on my by the dollar. No one man but a can, we all bombing. Same niggas with me playing rough house on the crate. Gon' be with me when I'm filthy living plush in my estate. Rather be hated cause I'm real than being loved because I'm fake. Once I'm in, I'm here to win, you gotta wait. Take a seat, gon' be there for a while. Breath of fresh shit, top you ain't hearing in a while. No gimmicks game, I talk about shit I've really seen. Hit the lab and then I dance on trust like Ben Vereen. Being successful was my biggest dream. Losing's not an option, so grinding hard by any means. Every great MC deserve his theme music. You heard the rest and now it's time to hear how P do it. Yeah. Y'all heard nothing but real legs, nigga. I deserve a in the plug. I goes hard. The formula.
Let's set basketball aside for a second, cause you really intrigue me. Cause you know, just like you said, you don't show emotion. Yeah. So sometimes me, I'm just wondering a lot of times what's going on in your mind. So if you could kind of describe like who is Malik Gantz? Like you know, but let's put the basketball in the closet. Yeah. You know, like who is Malik Gantz in your mind and your heart? Like who are you?
I would say I'm very like off the court wise, I'm a funny guy. Like I like to make people laugh. Like to hang out with a lot of people. I'm also caring to people, like people that are in need of care. Talk to them or give them advice or whatever. But more or less, I'm just a cool guy. I'm a laid-back type of guy. I don't really say too much. But I mean, when I'm talking to somebody, I give them eye contact or whatever. I talk to them and just try to have a good conversation with them. So pretty much, I'm just laid back and funny.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the same demeanor, the same thing that you demonstrate on the court is kind of
same thing off the court.
With your personality, kind of coincides with your personality. Gotcha. Okay, so pretty much what they see is what they get.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Got you. That's cool, man. So tell me about your family. Your mom. You know, I see her at all the games. I see your grandparent, your mom, your aunt, your grandmom at the games, right?
Well, my mom's birthday's tomorrow.
Okay. So yeah. Shout out, happy birthday.
Yeah. My mom's birthday. Well, yeah, it's basically my mom that comes to all the games. She's been coming to my games since I was 4. Yeah. Always been there, supported me since day one. She's my #1 fan. Yeah. Grandma comes and my aunt. They both come together since they live together.
They hold it down.
They both hold it down. So like they in the stands. Yeah. Whatever happening, they there. So I appreciate them a lot. Yeah. My dad comes there sometimes too, and if you don't have work, he also comes. But pretty much my mom, my grandma, my aunt always supports me. So.
Toward the end of the season, your little brother, the new addition, started to come to the games.
Yeah, he's there. getting big now, so probably next season he'll be probably walk on the court when he sees me. So.
Yeah.
Then no addition to the family. So
Yeah.
All my supporters.
This past season, what was one of your favorite moments or most memorable experiences that you had all year?
My most memorable experience was probably the Mid-Penn Championship.
The Mid-Penn Championship?
Yeah. I mean,
that was a huge game.
Yeah,
that was a big game.
Everybody was there. The whole city was there. It was
versus Harrisburg, right?
Yeah, versus Harrisburg. It was a very memorable moment because like McDevitt had never won a Mid-Penn Championship for a very long time. About since 1980. So that was a very memorable moment. Just winning that Mid-Penn Championship with Coach Hogan was phenomenal.
I think one of your highlights, I believe, that made the top 20 was the
behind the back.
Behind the back.
Yeah.
You laid it up. Off balance and won.
It was tough.
Yeah.
But that was a very memorable moment because then we played against Harrisburg, which we were like right down the street from each other, which was on Market Street, and we just had moved, so we couldn't play them again. So playing them was very memorable because it's been a long time since we played them.
With that rivalry.
Yeah, it's like rivalry, so it's been like 2 years since we played them, but that was very fun playing against Jihad, Dejor, and James, so it was very fun playing against them.
Yeah. Speaking of Jihad, Dejor, and James, I mean, this is something very interesting. I'm sure probably never, unless it's like, a hip hop, a rap artist getting interviewed on a radio station, you've probably never been asked this question in an interview.
Yeah.
So this is Raw Sports, man. You're going to get a lot of firsts. We're trend setting right here. So I want to ask you, with you being you're one of the top point guards in PA or probably in this region of the country. You know what I'm saying? That's you're my pick. You know what I'm saying? You're my guy. But you're also a fan as well. I'm sure. You watch the pros. I'm sure. Who's one of your favorite teams in the pros?
Houston Rockets.
Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
Okay. You like James Harden?
Yeah, I like them, but before though, like Steve.
Oh,
Francis,
before. Okay.
Steve Francis, Katina Mobley.
Cat Mobley, of course. Yeah. You're a college fan. You like college basketball?
Yeah, Tar Heels.
Tar Heels.
Yeah.
Okay. Any particular players you liked in college?
Jimmy Fredette when he played for BYU. I liked him.
Shout out to Jimmy Fredette. Tyreek Evans. We got the classic.
Memphis.
We got the classic AAU with the City Rocks first team final with Jimmy Fredette versus Tyreek Evans in high school. Check it out. Yeah.
Tyreek Evans when he went to Memphis. James Michael McAdoo, which is in the league, or is in there right now, going to the draft.
All right.
I like the Arizona style of play with Aaron Gordon and Nick Johnson and all that. They're good. And I like to watch in Kansas when they had the Morris twins.
Got you. Yep.
And they had Tyshawn Taylor and all them. So that was a good team to watch. So
all right. So I'm sure you noticed we breaking it down.
Yeah.
Okay. So high school. So who were, Bishop McDevitt, y'all were doing y'all thing, y'all was focused, y'all was like the top team in the area, in this area of PA. But fan-wise, like whose games do you appreciate? Who would you like if you had the chance like to play with on a team? Like, who were some of your favorite guys besides yourself and your own team that you liked their game, you appreciated their games?
I'll probably say Bud Mack from Susquehanna. He was very good this season. Respected his game a lot. Jihad practiced from Harrisburg. His game improved a lot too. His jump shot just being nonstop. Dylan Hudson, that's on my team. Even though if he was on my team, just watching him play, he just killed. J Mac, just lights out from three, into the rack.
Solely lights out.
And one of the best players I ever played against in my high school career was probably Jaquan Newton from Newman Goretti. He was real.
He was the real deal.
Yeah, real deal. Everybody kept saying, I just watched his highlights and I didn't think he was too good, but when I just saw him playing against him live, just making all those jump shots, getting to the rack whenever he can, he was just one of the realest high school players I ever played against. Shout out to him going to Miami.
Shout out to Jaquan going to Miami, man. That's major, man. Speaking of colleges, what are some of your what have been some of the conversations with you in your junior season, making the transition to your senior season? What are some of the colleges you've heard from, some of the people that, some of the interests?
I have offers from Rider, Boston, Radford, and Sacred Heart. We got a lot of interest from LaSalle, Drexel, Quincy Connecticut, Hofstra, Florida Gulf Coast, Buffalo, Pittsburgh. That's a whole bunch. So it's a lot. Just during the season's gonna be. It's gonna be crazy, especially the line here in July.
Yeah.
Probably more colleges gonna keep coming in and contacting.
Yeah.
But the colleges they told me I just gotta have a consistent motor, just keep my motor running, because sometimes I do take breaks on like offense and defense. So they just saying have a consistent motor, just keep going nonstop, and that would set apart me from other players in the state of Pennsylvania or just in the citywide. Just having a consistent motor.
So what do you do with that feedback? What do you
just go in the gym and just keep working hard with that feedback, and then in the games just transition, just keep having that motor run, just keep going nonstop, have nobody stopping me. So that just pretty much motivates me to just keep working harder and harder to get where I want to be.
I'm sure you know, especially being in the city of Harrisburg, you know, it's a lot of young kids who, just like you were talking about, like you look up to, like Rajon Rondo, a lot of guys pattern your game after them. Dog, I would be up there in the stands, and I would be up there with the kids, like the middle school kids, and they'd be like, they'd be like, yo, MILIK GANTZ, like he's the best. I want to be like him, and this and that. So it's a lot of kids looking up to you. So for those kids that are who look up to MILIK GANTZ, like, you know, speak to them right now. Give them some advice. Like any encouragement, any advice that you'd have for them.
My advice was just to stay in school. Just get your grades right first. Schools always comes first. That's what my mom told me. It's all the colleges told me in high school. Just stay in school first always. You can't get a job without education. So, you know what I mean, just stay in school. Whatever you do, just gotta have that education first. Education, take care of your family, because mom always gonna support you. Whoever it is in your family, just always have that person beside you. But they're always gonna be there, no matter what's gonna happen. So family, school family, and whatever comes. Then basketball, take care of your business. Just get in the gym. Work as hard as you can to be better than sit in the gym. Somebody else could be in the gym working twice as hard as you. Just make sure you get in the gym doing what you got to do. And that's pretty much it. Just school, family, basketball. But basketball can come like later. But pretty much just school.
Having your priorities.
Yeah, have your priorities straight. Life first.
That's what's up. It's been a pleasure, man. You know, it's Big Star Raw Sports, man. Off the court with your boy MILIK GANTZ, man. This is his top 20 plays of the 2013-2014 season. Dog, you had some crazy plays this year. We ain't even talk about the plays.
I don't remember half the plays I did.
This is the top 20, man. I had to the task that I had to try to narrow down all these insane plays, dog. And trust me, don't get upset with me if you think number 5 was supposed to be number 1, or if number 20 was supposed to be number 10. Don't get upset, because trust me, I'm just trying to do my best and call it how I see it. You know what I'm saying? So, but crazy plays, dog, insane plays. So this is gonna be very entertaining, man. And you know, if there's anybody out there who doesn't know about MILIK GANTZ, the Prince of PA, they definitely gonna know about him after this. Any last words, man? Any shout outs you want to get to the people, man?
Shout out to my mom, birthday tomorrow. I mentioned that earlier. Shout out to the whole Bishop McDevitt basketball team, Coach Hope, Grandma, rest in peace, Coach Cam, and about it. And shout out to the whole uptown.
And shout out to Big Star Raw Sports.
Of course, shout out to Big Star too.
Hey, well, this is what it is, man. You know, MILIK GANTZ, man. Just like I said, top 20, you know what I'm saying, Raw Sports behind the, you know, off the court with your boy MILIK GANTZ, man. It's definitely going down. You know, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Any young kids watching this, man, hit the books. Try to become one of Big Star's book stars. Keep God first, man. Without him, nothing's possible. You know, basketball is irrelevant without God in your life. You know what I'm saying? You need God, you need books, you need family, and just stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? MILIK, I'll see you, boy, next year.
Of course.
Gonna do it at the next level, whatever college you choose, I'm there, dog.
Yes, sir.
All right? My man.